happened to Jerry Wolking.
It's a question people in the Quad Cities have been asking since October of 1990, when the 52-year-old Moline man went missing.
In a new cold case series, Morgan OTA and photojournalist Mike Ortiz are examining the circumstances of Wolking's disappearance.
Last night you heard from Moline detective Mike Griffin, who says he believes Wolking was killed and he thinks he knows how it happened.
Being hit by his own car, there was damage to the front of Jerry's truck in the grill, in a specific portion of the grill, and there appeared to be a head indentation on the hood. Either Jerry was trying to run away or get out of the area, and the person struck him with his own truck.
So who would want him gone? In part 2 tonight, we are looking into who saw him last and who might want to hurt him.
Police tell Morgan OTA to know your killer, you have to know your victim.
I found it odd that he stood in the corner so that I couldn't hear, and he made a phone call.
Jerry Wolking says his dad was acting strange in the days before he disappeared.
Dad, is there something wrong? What's bothering you? Because he just wasn't himself. His answer he gave me was not truthful.
Wolking made a private phone call from his son's home before his granddaughter's birthday party.
He made the phone call and he turned and walked out. That's the last time I saw him.
Jerry Wolking had a new girlfriend at the time of his disappearance, but police say there were problems stemming from a previous marriage.
Her estranged husband had become jealous of the relationship with Jerry and had threatened to harm Jerry.
Moline detective Mike Griffin says that estranged husband hired a private investigator to find out who Jerry Wolking was and how to find him.
On October 14th and 15th of 1990, made several phone calls to every Wolking in the phone book.
Detective Griffin has those phone records. What he doesn't have is information about what this estranged husband was planning to do, if anything.
Romance and heartbreak lead people to do crazy things.
So who is this relentless man trying so hard to find his wife's new boyfriend? Detective Griffin says his name is Cornelius Seedom.
There are no other suspects. The only person of interest that we would ever, is Mr. Seedom.
But Seedom died 7 years ago.
If he were alive today, I'd be very eager to discuss this case with him.
And Wolking's girlfriend at the time, Seedom's estranged wife, she's still around.
I do believe she truly loved him. I don't think she had anything to do with it. I think she knows.
Good morning.
I wanted to ask her myself. This is Morgan OTA from Channel 6 News. I'm doing a story about the Jerry Wolking cold case, and I was wondering if you would be able to talk at all about that with us. We spoke for a little more than 7 minutes, but she asked that we not make our conversation public, and since she is not a suspect, TV6 has decided to respect her privacy.
Whether or not Mr. Seedom had anything to do with it, or did it by himself, or someone did it on his behalf, we do not know.
He says there was never enough evidence to convict anyone or even make an arrest.
And there's an indentation up there.
But Detective Griffin believes there's still a chance for answers.
Anytime you take on a cold case, you would undoubtedly give the family hope that there's going to be resolution of some sort.
And Wolking thinks there is someone still out there who knows what happened.
And they know that we know, but we can't prove it. So they just remain quiet until proof is found.